The best builds in Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. I've done this multiple times, one without DLCs, one with DLCs, and one with season by season, just in case you don't have all the DLCs. Today we're going to do it by game mode, combat, base, and flag. Let's go.
I lost gang numbers, I can't act cool. I got gang scriptures in my tattoos. I was running from the police in my trap shoes. Posted trying to flip 100, I come back fool.
Hey, listen!
Your first jutsu is going to be Dynamic Entry from the Might Guy DLC. Your second jutsu is going to be Uchiha Shuriken, which you can pick up from the Shisui DLC. We'll still be using Swift Step, which is from the Shisui DLC as well. Your best ultimate right now is Rasen Super Circle Dance Howl from the Minato DLC. Here's the stats that I recommend that you try on this build. Here's why this is the best build for me right now. Uchiha Shuriken is absolutely insane. It allows you to extend your combos, it boosts your attack evasion, it locks people's jutsus and substitution. Now, why Dynamic Entry? Dynamic Entry from Might Guy absolutely makes you invulnerable to anything. It has a super armor move where you cannot be hit out of the animation. Also, it boosts your defense, gets rid of water pillar and sand shield. Same with Uchiha Shuriken, and with Uchiha Shuriken, you can get rid of people's super armors. Now, why the paper bomb kunai, right? That will get rid of your Susanoo armor, kids, and that is immensely popular, and it does a lot of damage. Now, why Swift Step instead of Time Space Hop? Swift Step, to me, still allows you to boost that attack evasion and move around freely. And if you get around somebody that runs a lot, it's allowed to chase them down pretty easily. Now, why level 3? Why use that? Level 3 to me is the best ultimate other than Kodo Matsukami because it simply does damage. Next up, we have Summoning Blade Dance, and you can grab this from Tamari DLC. Next up, we have Fire Style Majestic Destroyer Flame, which you can pick up from the Madara DLC. The most annoying substitution, Time Space Hop from the Last Battle Sasuke DLC. Wind Style Sea Dragon is from the Tamari DLC. I recommend that you rock these clothes for this build. Majestic Destroyer Flame is the most powerful range build that there is. Now, why are we using the Ferret? The Ferret simply will allow the healer not to be able to heal or heal their teammates, and it has a burst damage at the end of the effect. So you'll see them go up, and now the Majestic Destroyer Flame will also break Water Pillar and Sand Shield. Now the Ferret does have a chance to miss, but do not forget about the Wind Style Sea Dragon. The Wind Style Sea Dragon is simply amazing because it'll suck people into it, and you can throw jutsus while they are in it. For your defense, use Hazan Strike from the Neji DLC. We have Uchiha Flame Formation from the Obito DLC. Next up, we have Time Space Hop from the Last Battle Sasuke DLC. Next up is Hidden Mist Jutsu for the ultimate from the Zabuza DLC. I highly recommend that you do look at the weapon, the ninja tools, and all the skills for the exact build. Let's talk about why. Uchiha Flame actually supports your allies, and if they get hit, they boost the defense and do a burst. Now, Hazan Strike will get rid of substitutions, also will break Water Pillar, Sand Shield, and Susanoo armor. Cooling Breeze allows you to take off negative status effects and gives a stun animation, and it has a ripple effect that will keep going over time. Why are we running Time Space Hop? Why are we running Hidden Mist? Time Space Hop allows you to be invulnerable to attacks for a little bit and boost that ninjutsu cooldown. Hidden Mist gives a huge boost to your allies for speed and a tracking speed. Also allows your enemies not to be able to see very well and will get rid of their substitution. We have Lighten Super Boulder here, and it is from the Inoki DLC. For healers, we have Cellular Extraction, which is from the Sakura VR Master. This substitution is called Emergency Exit and is from the Kawaki DLC. Depending on the map, you're either going to use Feather Illusion from the Kabuto VR Master or use Long Distance from the Tsunade DLC. Here are the best weapons, ninja tools, and stats to use on a healer build. Emergency Exit right off the bat will allow you to sub and get rid of negative status effects, and it will heal you. Now, Lighten Boulder will make you super fast, but the most important thing is you get a little bit of secret technique gauge with that, and you also get a ninja cooldown boost with Lighten Boulder. Cellular Extraction allows you to burst heal all your allies quickly and get rid of negative status effects. And Healing Tag is a quick burst heal that I highly recommend that every healer build runs. It doesn't matter if you're a combat medic as well, should probably run one heal. Now, Long Distance allows you to heal your allies wherever they are, so that's super important, but it's also super important that you sleep on Pitfall maps or Izanami or the other one, because that is really important to Pitfall people, especially on Pitfall maps. I know it's a little bit cheesy, but trust me, you're trying to win the game and they're going to use cheese no matter what, so you might as well use it as well, right? Let's do it. You will be running Uchiha Shuriken from the Shisui DLC. Dynamic Entry from the Might Guy DLC. The most hated substitution of all time, Time Space Hop from the Last Battle Sasuke DLC. Next up, we have Kurama Link Mode from the Naruto Boruto DLC. These skills are only unique to the Kagemasa top and bottom, and I also have the Raging Storm on the attacks accessory, basically horns, and I'm running claws and paper bomb kunai. So if you did pay attention to the combat attack, this is essentially the same build except we're adding time space hop and a new ultimate, and we're using the Kagemasa top and bottom, which are really unique and kind of rare if you don't have them. Now this build is actually insane because Uchiha Shuriken does break water pillar and sand shield, and it's a quick kill, especially for attackers on base, because you're going to be having to go everywhere because they are the fastest. Dynamic entry also will boost your defense, break water pillar and sand shield, so you have two breakers there, and essentially allows you to go faster anywhere that you need to. Kurama Link mode actually will heal some of your allies, also give them their jutsus back, and allow you to do a two-step activation. Range, Amaterasu from the Itachi VR Master. Inferno style Flame Lightning from the Sasuke Boruto DLC. We have Time Space Hop from the Last Battle Sasuke Uchiha DLC. Wind style Sea Dragon from the Tamari DLC. Here's the stats and ninja tools that I run on my base range build. So why am I using the stuff that I'm using? Time Space Hop allows me to have that ninjutsu cooldown effect and be invulnerable to attacks for a little bit. Amaterasu allows you to get rid of super armor and burn them immensely over time. I love the Crimson Star for combos. It basically deletes your health, especially with that ninja tool damage boost, and you can pitfall people pretty easily off of that. I love Amaterasu as well to burn my opponents, and Flame Lightning will basically break any water pillar or sand shield. Then you have the Wind style Sea Dragon ultimate, which you can pull people into and use your Amaterasu to burn them inside of that. So that's a two-factor, or throw your Crimson Star in there. Basically, you're gonna kill anybody. And overall, this is probably the best build I've ever put together. Earth style Earth Dragon Bullet from the Hiruzen DLC. Now, he definitely didn't help, Naruto, but he can help us in Shinobi Striker. 8 trigrams palm rotation, which I'm pretty sure you can buy in 1010 shop right now, but also if you play a certain amount of games, you will unlock this jutsu. Some people prefer other subs, but I'm going to say use emergency exit for the Kawaki DLC. Now, we'll talk about why in just a sec. Use hidden miss jutsu from the Zabuza DLC. I hate using the moon sword, so that's why I'm not using it, but if you have it and you like it, go ahead and use it. I'm using weighted seals, and that is a ninja tool outfit that is only unique to when it was out to 1010 shop. Right off the bat, 8 trigrams will protect you from multiple attacks. It will also steal jutsus from people getting hit. Now, Mud Dragon will allow you to shoot out giant mud projections, and now if they get hit by this multiple times or just one time, it will slow them down immensely. It also breaks water pillar and sand shield. Now, 8 trigrams will allow you to stay on any base even if they put up a water pillar or sand shield. Now, why am I using weighted tags? The weighted tags will actually take people out of Susanoo armor, water pillar, and sand shield as well. And Earth Dragon, again, is going to help me with those weighted seals as well, because you can push them right into that. Now, why are we using emergency exit? A lot of times ranges will spam kunais or Senbons or even Amaterasu, Inferno style, Majestics, whatever at the defense. Now, with emergency exit, we talked about previously, it will get rid of negative status effects. Now, hidden miss jutsu on base is actually perfect because healers can't rotate to everyone, so they can't cellular extract. So a lot of times people will get into 1v1 situations where the person has hit and miss against them or for them. Water style water pillar jutsu is from the May DLC. Cellular extraction and jutsu, wow, that's so important, right? So cellular extraction is from the Sakura VR Master. Next up for the substitution, we have Time Space Hot from the Last Battle Sasuke DLC. For the ultimate, we have Slug, long distance healing from the Shinobi DLC. A lot of people love running the Sakura Naginata or the Umbrella. For the weapons on base, I love the Nine-Tail Sword, and I always go with the same skills for healer. We're going to be using water style water pillar jutsu that allows you to trap a base inside of a water pillar that will most likely keep you intact unless someone has a breaker. Cellular extraction is a great jutsu as well to get rid of negative status effects. Time Space Hop allows you to sup and not be able to be hit for a little bit, but also get that cooldown going. And then long distance healing allows you to heal your allies from anywhere that they need to be healed, because you can heal. That's what slugs are for, my guy. So if your allies are needing heals, you can just pop that right off. Heal tags are super important as well, because you can just do a burst heal real quick as well. For flag, you're going to be running teleportation, and you already have that as soon as you log into the game. Next up, you guys, Sharingan, baby! Yeah, activate that money green Sharingan. No, I'm kidding. It's from Kakashi VR Master. All right, for your substitution, you'll be using the Swiss Step from the She-Sweet DLC. For your ultimate, you'll be using Rasen Flash Super Circle Dance Howl from the Minato DLC. We're using Chakra Claws. We're using Purple Lightning, and here are the stats that I will be using. Now, we all know what teleportation does. It moves you to one point to another, but did you know it actually will boost your attack power right after? Now, Sharingan allows you to have another substitution, which is pretty good because people are going to try to hit you with the flag on. Now, Swift Step will actually make you incredibly faster, so you have teleportation, Swift Step to make you faster, and Sharingan to give you another Swift Step. So you basically got 3 jutsus to make you super fast. Now, Purple Lightning will allow you to have super armor, so they can't knock that flag off. Now, level 3 allows you to send out the kunai and go through your enemies, basically a rip through, and they cannot hit you out of that level 3. So basically, it's another movement. Inferno style Flame Lightning from the Sasuke Boruto DLC. Fire style Majestic Destroyer Flame from the Madara DLC. We're going to be using Time Space Hop from the Last Battle Sasuke DLC. For every single build we have been using today, Wind style Sea Dragon from the Tamari DLC. We'll be using a Kusanagi Sword combo type with a Crimson Star, and here are the stats that I am using for this build. Majestic Destroyer Flame is a big damage type weapon for you, and it's a great jutsu to have. Now, Inferno style Flame Pull will pull you just like I pulled him and missed. Crazy, but he did pull me, and I got a burn effect. Now, Time Space Hop allows me to get that jutsu back a little bit faster and not be hit right after. Now, again, Majestic Destroyer Flame can hit off Water Pillar, Sand Shield, and so can Flame Lightning, so that's super important. So if a flag runner is a little bit above you, you can just pull them back, and there you go, you knock the flag off. But be careful, sometimes it is a bit janky as well, and the Sea Dragon War will allow you to pull in enemies, and you can use your Flame Lightning or Majestic to help kill them. We have Hazan Strike from the Neji DLC. Next up, we have Wood Style Silent Strangle Jutsu from the Yamato VR Master. Probably thinking Swift Step on a defense, you've lost your mind, but Swift Step from the Shisui DLC we'll talk about in just a second. For your ultimate for every single build, Hidden Mist Jutsu from Zabuza DLC. The Bladed Machine is so underrated. I'm running the Cooling Breeze, and here's the stats for my build. Hazan Strike will pretty much travel and track anyone and get rid of their substitution and a bunch of other great stuff. Now, if you didn't know, Wood Strangle's jutsu will actually keep your people in place, also get rid of their super armor, so that's nice for those people who have Purple Lightning, especially those attackers rushing your flag. Now, Cooling Breeze will keep people stunned, and it'll keep having a ripple effect, and it can pitfall people at the right time. Now, again, we're going to be using the Bladed Machine, and I use that because of Swift Step. Now, Swift Step on a defense is a bit tricky, but a lot of times people will take your flag, and you have to catch up. Now, if you use a regular longsword combo, it's going to be a little bit tricky with Swift Step, but this uses something called the Samahata weapon combos, which allow you to use the substitution a little bit easier. So we have Yasaka Beads and Cellular Extraction. Yasaka Beads is obviously from the reanimated Itachi DLC. Cellular Extraction is from the Sakura VR Master. We'll be using Time Space Hop from the Last Battle Sasuke DLC. For your ultimate, you'll be using Feather Illusion Jutsu from the Kabuto VR Master. We'll be using the Scientific Ninja Tool Scattered Rain Healing Tag, and this is a unique healer outfit that is a 1010 shop exclusive that is not out as the time of this video. A lot of times healers have to be everywhere and at the same time. So listen, Yasaka Beads allows you to knock off people who are trying to take the person's flag or trying to get your flag. So if they have the flag, go ahead and hit them with a fat Yasaka Beads. They're most likely going to drop it or do a lot of damage. Now, Cellular Extraction is really important to get those burst heals on your teammates because they're going to need it because flag gets a little bit chippy. Now, I'll also say Yasaka Beads is a great finisher, and I love a heal attack because it's a burst heal. Time Space Hop allows you to sub and have a little bit of invincibility, and now we get a Feather Illusion, and we can just sleep people to keep people in place and lower their defense and get rid of their substitution and jutsus. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, cool, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you didn't like it, tell me what I could have done better, and hey, maybe drop me a like. All right guys, see you in the next one.